You're going to regret this decision. Don't worry. You're going to regret it.
You're not going to tell me what I'm going to regret or not regret, Catherine. You're not my boss.
Get out of my office. This is why you have your camera out.
Who are you?
We're a non-recording facility.
Interesting that somebody's stealing.
I'm going to escort you out because you're disobeying my direct request to put the camera down.
Why do I need to obey you?
You're making my clerks uncomfortable because you have a camera out. Urgently, I have a gentleman who's...
Urgently send an officer. What do you think, they're just going to beat me up? That's what you want, right? You have no control over my camera. You don't.
Type of control I have, sir. You may want to look up what disturbance of business is, sir. What's going on?
I'm an independent journalist. My name is Sean. What's your name?
Okay. Yeah, I'm not... He is an independent journalist.
She said people were uncomfortable, and I said, well, I'm just exercising my rights as a journalist here in this country. What's up, guys? Long Island Audit here, back again with another video. Today, we're at the Hancock County Public Safety Complex here in the state of Mississippi. We are here today, as always, to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right to film in public and publicly accessible areas, to promote transparency and accountability within our government, and to ensure that our public servants recognize our rights and treat us with respect. Let's get into it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're just getting inside the county complex here. We're immediately greeted with our friendly reminder: the government is always recording us, even though it always seems to be an issue. When we, the people, record our government, we have the jail over here. Let's check out the justice court first. So over here to our left, we have, no, not right now. Thank you, I appreciate that. We have some applications here. Civil pricing, 30-day, 3-day eviction, small claims. There's a law enforcement officer right there. Rental agreements. Hey, look at that. I like their sign. Smile, you're on camera. Hancock County Justice Court is monitored by 24-hour surveillance.
That's why you have your camera out.
I'm sorry, who are you?
We're a non-recording facility. I'm Catherine. I'm the court clerk for Hancock County Justice Court.
Catherine?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Now I'm recording, but it says smile, you're on camera.
Inside the Hancock County Public Safety Complex in Mississippi, a simple camera turns the room tense. Sean, an independent journalist, walks in peacefully, exercising his right to film in public areas. The moment he starts recording, Court Clerk Catherine challenges him, claiming it's a non-recording facility. Yet, ironically, the walls are lined with surveillance cameras watching citizens every day. Sean questions why public servants fear public accountability. His calm tone contrasts with Catherine's growing hostility, showing how power reacts when transparency appears. What begins as a peaceful visit quickly reveals the fragile relationship between citizens and those sworn to serve them.
Camera right there.
Correct, because people steal stuff all the time. There's a camera right there behind you.
Right.
The bell right here goes missing. So,
People steal a bell.
yes, people steal all sorts of things from up here. You have to realize we deal with criminals. This is a facility that houses criminals.
And they steal a bell,
We've
Catherine.
had the bell stolen twice now. We've had to file charges on people. So that is why that notice is there, is to make people aware they are.
Right, so one more camera wouldn't hurt, right?
Right, but you're not allowed to film in the courthouse. It's a rule.
It's a rule?
Yes, sir. It's a Mississippi rule for justice court criminal proceedings.
I'm not in a courtroom.
No, sir, but you are in the court facility. What can I help you with?
I don't need any help. No, I just think that's interesting that somebody's stealing.
I'm going to escort you out because you're disobeying my direct request to put the camera down.
With all due respect, Catherine, you can call whoever you want, but why do I need to obey you? I mean, I'm not a criminal. I'm not on parole. I'm not on probation or anything. I don't think I need to obey a court clerk. I mean...
Can I help you with something else?
What type of...
You're making my clerks uncomfortable because you have a camera out. We just had an incident last week.
An incident? Did it involve a camera?
Yes, sir, it did.
Oh, it did?
Can you send an officer over, please?
Interesting.
Urgently, I have a gentleman who's...
Urgently send an officer.
He's made my clerks uncomfortable given the incident that occurred last week.
I have no idea what incident occurred last week.
Okay, fine.
What's the incident that occurred last week?
It's not your concern, sir. It's not your business, but you need to turn the camera off.
I don't know why I would need to do that. I don't think you're being very professional. You're not representing the county in a very professional light, ma'am.
Sir, you're making my clerks uncomfortable. They
How?
found me because you have a camera out. There was an incident that occurred last week that made my clerks extremely uncomfortable, and now you're in my facility creating the same environment that last.
Catherine insists it's a rule. No filming allowed in her courthouse. Sean reminds her he's in a public lobby, not a courtroom, and has every right to record. But Catherine, fueled by control, calls for officers claiming her clerks feel uncomfortable. The term becomes her shield against accountability. Behind the counter, protected by bulletproof glass, Catherine accuses Sean of disturbing business, though no disruption occurs. Her unease stems not from danger but exposure. This moment captures a universal conflict. When authority fears transparency, it often hides behind emotion, not law.
What if your camera made me uncomfortable? You wouldn't care about that, right, Catherine?
Sir, I have no control over that. It's
Right.
not in my control.
You have no control over my camera.
Very well.
You
That's
don't.
the type of control I have, sir.
We'll see. We will see. We will see if you violate my rights or not. We will see. Wow, Catherine, court clerk, is not very professional whatsoever. Whatsoever. How ironic. Smile, you're on camera. But the minute that we, the people, bring our camera into a taxpayer-funded lobby to look at, what were you just looking at when she made contact with us? Public notices? How was I making anybody feel uncomfortable? This is exactly why I record, because it's so absurd what's going on here. Exit building this way. Let me know in the comment section, do you guys believe people are stealing the bell? Who steals the bell? Who would ever do that? It makes absolutely no sense. So there aren't even any policies or signs posted saying you cannot record, anything like that.
Sir,
Yes, Catherine.
is there a reason why you're ringing my bell?
Oh, I was just testing it out to make sure it worked, that's all. I want to make sure you have a really well-working bell.
Disturbance of business is correct.
I'm sorry?
You may want to look up what disturbance of business is, sir.
Disturbance of business. Is there even business being conducted right now?
This is a business facility, and my clerks are expected to be at their desk working. But
She could be there. I'm not a threat to her.
I'm not turning off your camera after I've already...
There's a whole bulletproof glass between me and her.
Sir,
Just logically, what would she be afraid of?
honestly, you're going to regret this decision. Don't worry. You're going to regret it. I've asked you...
The exchange intensifies. Catherine repeats her orders demanding Sean leave, her tone echoing frustration and authority unchecked. Sean stands firm, reminding her she's a public servant, not a ruler. "You work for the people," he says. Her response is chilling. "You're going to regret this decision." The tension peaks, exposing the arrogance that sometimes lives behind public counters. It's not about rules anymore. It's about ego. While Sean records for truth, Catherine records hostility. The hypocrisy becomes clear. When the people record the government, it's a disturbance. But when the government records us, it's security.
You just turn the camera off. I've told you not to make my clerks uncomfortable.
You're not going to tell me what I'm going to regret or not regret, Catherine. You're not my boss.
Get out of my office.
You're not my boss.
I don't have to be your boss. Get out of my
You are a
office.
public servant. You work for the public.
I don't work for the government. Wait, this isn't a customer service job either, sir. Just
Oh, it's not a customer service job? No? So this is how you treat all the residents here in Hancock? This is how you treat all county residents, ma'am?
Sir, you're being very disrespectful.
How am I being? You have been disrespectful, Catherine. You are a public servant.
Twice. Recording when you're...
Yeah, you told me to stop recording, and I told you no. What do you think? They're just gonna beat me up? That's what you want, right? You want the police to just come over here and beat me up because you...
They're going to escort you out of the building after I've asked you to leave now. This is now the fourth time.
Okay,
I hope you're keeping count.
okay. Do you have open records request forms here?
We do.
Great, I will take one.
You can actually get it from the annex. Because my printer's not working at the time. Unfortunately, I can't print it.
Your printer's not working. You don't have them printed out anywhere? Open records requests?
No, sir, but you can get it on the annex's website.
Okay. Hi, ma'am. How are you? I've asked him several. This court clerk, Catherine, I think her name needs to be Karen, because I have never dealt with an individual quite like her. You're going to regret this decision. How dare she? Exercising my rights. Hi, ma'am. How are you? Look, no one's working here. This is incredible.
No, my clerks are uncomfortable. They refuse to go in front of that window where you are, sir.
Oh, this is incredible. You have 7 clerks. Hi, ma'am. How are you? What's your name?
Okay, so what's going on?
Oh, I'm an independent journalist. My name is Sean. What's your name?
Okay. Yeah, I'm not. He is an independent journalist, and we're not gonna.
Hi, sir. How are you?
Good, man.
Nice to meet you. What's your name, sir?
I'm Investigator Egan.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Yeah.
If you want, I can tell you what just happened here because she's going to paint a whole different...
Police finally arrive. Investigator Egan listens calmly as both sides explain their story. Sean's composure and facts prevail. The officer confirms his right to film in public as long as private information isn't recorded. The difference in professionalism is striking. While the clerk panicked, the officer upheld the Constitution. Sean thanks him for de-escalating and restoring reason to a scene consumed by emotion. Catherine, silent now, hides behind the walls of authority she built. What started as confrontation ends as education, a reminder that knowledge of one's rights can...
...than what actually happened, so I'd rather you get the truth.
Okay. No, like, the main thing is, as long as you're not recording by private information.
Right, yeah, that's not... Oh, okay,
good.
great. Thank you, investigator.
As long
I
as it's
appreciate
not
it.
private information,
Right.
you're good to record.
Yeah, but she's going to make it seem that I was creating some sort of disturbance or something. Like, I just want to let you know that she's going to say that I was causing... all I was doing was recording, like, those applications there. And she said people were uncomfortable. And I said, well, I'm just exercising my rights as a journalist here in this country.
Yeah,
That's
as
it.
long as you're just recording stuff like that and not anybody's private
Yeah,
information.
restricted areas, things like that.
You
Yeah,
have
right.
the right to do that.
Okay, thank you, bro.
Okay.
I appreciate that. Thank
Yes,
you. You might want to tell her that, though. Thanks. That's not very professional. Wow. It's not very professional, ma'am. Not giving your name like that. Not professional at all, just so you know. What is up with these women here? They are very disrespectful. Wow. Isn't that insane? I'm gonna regret it, huh? Right, Catherine? I'm gonna regret it. I'm sure gonna regret it, Catherine, right? I'm gonna regret it big time. Looks like Catherine got an education here today. There were 7 clerks in that hallway just standing out there doing nothing, all because of a man with a camera. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. What?
As Sean continues recording, he notices clerks avoiding their windows, unwilling to serve him. Their silence speaks volumes. Public employees, funded by taxpayers, refusing public service. The irony grows deeper. Catherine's earlier words, "You'll regret this," echo through the hallway, but it's she who faces embarrassment. 7 clerks stand idle, paralyzed by fear of a camera. Sean documents the absurdity. A government office in panic over transparency. It's not hostility he exposes, it's fragility. A system uncomfortable with its own reflection, shown by the simple lens of accountability.
What's wrong with people? What is wrong with public servants? This is why I do what I do. Because this clerk Catherine and her attitude and her disdain for the public needs to be broadcast for everywhere for the world to see. As a matter of fact, hit the like button and share this video right now if you haven't already to expose Catherine to the world because she needs to be exposed. All right, let's head over to the other side of the county complex here. We have the jail over here to our left. You can get a better look at the courtroom from here. It's obviously locked. Court is not in session, but we can get a good look at the courtroom here. Very nice courtroom. Good size. It's the jail lobby.
Did you know anything else, man?
No, man, I appreciate it. Thank you,
All right,
man.
look, those doors right there, where it says Justice Court, those glass doors, that closes at 5 o'clock. So
No
they
worries.
locked it up.
Thank you, man. I
But
appreciate
anywhere
it.
else that is unlocked, like
Right.
I said, you're free to record as long as it's not private information, private documents like that.
Yeah,
You're good to go, okay?
Yeah, no worries. Thank
All
you.
right, man,
I
thank
appreciate it. Thank you for de-escalating the situation and informing them.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. See, that's a man that honors his oath. to uphold the United States Constitution. There goes an inmate right here. That's interesting. Must be part of like a work program or something like that. Well, Catherine, speak to me, ma'am. And I meant no ill will towards you or anything if you felt uncomfortable. I would like to do open record request. That's what I would like to do.
Open records request?
Right.
Okay.
I don't know why I feel uncomfortable. Just because I have a camera in my hand. I'm a nice guy. At least I try to be.
One eternity later.
Well, it looks like they're not going to come back out here.
Sean moves to another part of the complex, continuing his audit. The contrast is immediate. Where Catherine's side was filled with resistance, here he meets professionalism. Officers explain procedures respectfully and confirm his right to record. Yet, when he returns for a simple open records request, no one assists him. He waits, unseen and ignored. The footage becomes evidence of indifference, how those sworn to serve can abandon their duty when faced with accountability. Sean narrates the deeper truth. Many gain these positions not through merit, but through favoritism. The system protects its own, not the people.
And help me with my open records request. Some customer service, some public service they're providing to the public. Been waiting here for quite some time and they're not going to help us, so they're just exposing themselves more and more for the rude public servants. They don't get this job because they're, exceptional at what they do. They have amazing customer service. They care about the public. They get this job because nepotism, primarily. Friendships with different people, connections. This is my brother's sister, this is my son-in-law, things like that. That's why they get this job, not because they're qualified to do the job, because the court clerk, Catherine, she's 100% not qualified to do this job. All right, let's head over to the sheriff's office right across the way. This is a county complex with multiple offices in it. Correctional facility, sheriff's office, justice court. Hopefully we got a better reception over here at the sheriff's office. I mean, it was kind of split 50-50. We had an unprofessional sheriff's deputy and a professional one who upheld his oath to uphold the Constitution. Hi, ma'am. How are you? I'm looking to do a records request.
Okay, for a police report?
No, not for a police report. I'm looking to do like a records request for a disciplinary record.
For another officer?
For an officer, yeah.
Give me just a moment. There's a form I'm sure that you have to fill out.
Okay, no problem.
Alright, so I understand what you're asking for. We have two separate forms.
Okay.
If you want to complain against an officer for some reason, like if you had a traffic
I don't think I need a complaint form.
Like here, just filling it out.
Right.
Exactly what you're asking for.
Okay, sounds good. Is there like an email as well that you guys handle this with, just in case?
I haven't done with one like
Okay.
myself directly, so I don't know exactly.
Oh, there's an email on here. I see it.
Okay.
All right. Thank
Like,
you.
I'm not sure the exact one.
No, I see the email on here. It's right there. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for your time and have a great day. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to...
Sean enters the sheriff's office. A new test of professionalism. He requests public records and the tone shifts again. The staff treat him with courtesy, providing forms and explaining procedures. This contrast highlights how respect can diffuse any encounter. No fear, no hostility, just transparency. It's proof that not all public servants forget their oath. Some understand that the camera isn't a threat. It's a tool for truth. Here, professionalism restores faith, showing the difference between serving the public and resisting it. Accountability doesn't destroy trust. It creates it. Next,
be getting out of here. Very interesting audit. Very, very interesting with the sheriff's department pulling up right now. Not unsurprising. Not surprising. How you doing, man?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Hey, Tommy?
Tommy?
Yeah.
No, I'm not Tommy. Who's Tommy?
I'm here for a Tommy.
Oh, you're here for a Tommy? No, I'm not Tommy, man.
How are you doing today?
Good, sir. Just taking some pictures, video, asking some questions of my government. That's it.
Oh, sweet, man. All right.
I appreciate it.
I'm working, bro.
Yeah, all right. Take it easy.
Stuff.
All right, man. Sounds good. Oh, no. Well, I'll say hi. It's good to be friendly, right?
Yeah, totally.
Take it easy, man. So we're not Tommy. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be getting out of here. The Hancock County Public Safety Complex here in Mississippi. What an interesting audit that was. I thought he was here for me too. He thought he was here for me. I thought he was here for me, but apparently he's here for Tommy. Anyway, very interesting audit. You know, Catherine, the court clerk, I don't know how she got this job. I would assume because she knows someone. It's usually how it works in public service. They don't hire the most qualified people for the job. And Catherine is a testament to that. The perfect example. Completely rude, arrogant, trying to exert some sort of authority that I will obey her. Come on. I'm going to regret this. Regret what? Asking questions? Recording in public, exercising my First Amendment right. I will never regret any of that. It's my right to do so. I will definitely not regret it because I'm actually happy that I was able to expose another ignorant, rude public servant like Catherine. One of the sheriff's deputies, the blonde, wouldn't give me her name. Even though I told her my name is Sean, I'm an independent journalist. She was very nasty, dismissive of us. That's unacceptable behavior of a public servant as well. Not as much as Catherine, but it's definitely unacceptable. And it leads me to believe that she has some sort of past or record that she's hiding. So we are going to be requesting that with this open records request here. And I will report back to you guys on what I find. But the other investigator, completely professional, spoke to us, upheld our rights, and honored his oath that he took to uphold the United States Constitution and our rights. He did a great job. He explained to the court clerk, Catherine, about our constitutional rights and that she has no authority and I don't have to obey her. So that's a good thing. And then he checked on us later and made sure that we know the building closed at 5, et cetera, whatever. But, you know, I'll take it. I won't take Catherine. I won't take the blonde deputy that was very dismissive and nasty to us and didn't want to identify herself to members of the public. But, you know, you win some, you lose some. You're going to have good public servants. You're going to have bad public servants. And my job is to expose the bad public servants like Catherine, like the blonde bimbo, deputy sheriff, to the world. That's my job. And I will continue to do so. And I'm proud to do my job working on behalf of we the people. Let me know what you guys think about this one in the comment section below. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates. Maybe I find something interesting about Sheriff Blonde over there. Maybe I won't, but subscribe, notifications turned on. Take a second to hit the like button and share this any way you can on social media. And as always, stay safe. God bless. I'll see you in the next one. Long Island Audit. Peace.
Day ends, Sean reflects. One courthouse clerk's arrogance exposed an entire culture of entitlement, while one honest officer restored balance. The message is simple. Public service demands humility, not ego. Catherine, the court clerk, symbolizes the broken side of government. Resistant, defensive, unqualified. Yet officers like Investigator Egan represent hope, reminding us that integrity still exists within the system. Sean signs off with a message to viewers. Always film, always question, and always stand firm. Because when the people hold cameras, the truth can't be silenced. Garnot, exposing tyranny, one lens at a time.